Well, that's totally not how it's supposed to be flying, but it seems to be more stable upside down than right side up. Are these still on? They are still on. That's where my electrical charge is going. Huh. Well, I suppose I should start at the beginning. What's up, people? It's your boy Jatois, and I am probably sounding a lot more bassy than I normally would because, well, my voice is still going in and out. I have managed to get just enough voice to do this episode today, and but it's gonna have to be at a nice little baritone. So, ladies, like, there's like none watching this video, so whatever. So this is Radlander. Radlander is a radiator-based aircraft. Now, here's the problem. It's more stable upside down than it is right side up because this actually gives me more drag. So, I pretty much am going to rotate this entire craft upside down. And our Kerbals are now going to be on the bottom, which is going to be the top, which is going to be a little confusing, but hold on. No, it's not what I wanted to do. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so this is going to go like this. Actually, I probably shouldn't do that either. I should probably, rotate everything else. And hopefully that I can get this working properly afterwards. Okay, that's going to be all sorts of funky. I've never tried to do this before with an aircraft, but I think I can make this work still. Let's see. Just rotate the entire craft. What's the worst that can happen when you do that, Alright, so this needs to go up here, so we're just gonna do a fast forward build montage so I can save some voice because my voice is gonna go out. So cue the music. Alright, so we are ready. I hope this will work. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll find out really quick if my adjustments work properly. Our Kerbals are slightly embedded into part of our radiator. I'm not so sure if that's a good thing since I moved the seat at the last moment, but that's probably not a good thing. Let's go ahead and leave the seat real quick and let's see what's going on. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, well, I wanted to get a nice little shot of how it looked, but that was the last thing I wanted to do right there, was go that far away from it, as it ejected me completely from the seat there. The question is, will I be able to go back into it? Which we'll find out here in a second, won't we? Let's see. And a little closer, and board. Yes! Okay, so it does work. So far, so good. They can get in and they can get out. Let's go with the free camera. So this thing is a little interesting. And it looks, the strangeness of it was absolutely what I intended. and did not intend all at the same time. So we're going to go ahead, control from here, and we're going to let Val cruise us in. So first things first, we need to go retrograde. We're going to use these Separatrons to deorbit us. We need to watch our electrical charge. So in 3, 2, 1, retro burn is go. Perfectly balanced that thrust on that mass, and that is perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted to get us into the negatives so that we have a steep descent. So let's take a look at what our orbit's going to look like here, and we should sharply come in. We might be able to get one of these landing bases if we cruise it right. So unfortunately that is going to be nighttime where we're coming in at. I didn't want to come in at nighttime. Hopefully it will. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see. So let's go ahead and flatten ourselves back out here, and we're going to fast forward because we're not going to have a replay of a 40-minute lander thing like we did on the stream, which pretty much blew almost all my voice out. So I do apologize if I sound just absolutely terrible today. There goes the base. Bye, base. We overshot you. Every time I see that island, I know I've overshot. Okay. So, let's see how well this works. I do want to come in on the daylight side, but this is also going to let us see how well we're overheating. So, I guess we'll try it from the dark side, and then we'll go over to the light side. You know what? Uh-oh, uh-oh, boop, uh-oh, uh-oh. We have some overheating going on. Kerbal overheating. That cannot be a good thing. There we go. There we go. Okay, stop that overheating problem. I forgot I had to turn on my radiators. So, hopefully this will work. So far, so good. Kerbals are staying nice and cool. We are slowing down significantly. Whoa. Massive flare out. And there you go. We are through. Well, did not think that would work, but it did. So, wow, this little thing is pretty nice on re-entry. Cruises right on through. I have my air brakes on right now, so we should be slowing down even more. But I need to make sure that this thing can cruise in properly. So we're going to try to change our direction here and try to come down for a landing. Let's turn on our lights over here. Let's take out our aerodynamic forces. A lot of drag going on. Okay, no big problem. Still no big problem. Unless we can't get this bird corrected properly. Right now, we're just nosediving it, trying to gain some speed in the proper direction. And hopefully it's working, because it doesn't feel like it is. Oh, it kind of is working. It is very finicky right now, though. And it kind of just, if I just point it in the right direction, it balances itself out and actually glides on in. I just need to occasionally coax it back into the right direction. Yeah, but right here, it's actually flying really well. I can take my hands off the controls, and it does pretty well. Now, what I'm doing wrong is that I have my hands off of the, Okay, let's turn that off, and let's go straight to stability assist. And we're good. I think this thing is very landable. Right now, we just need to come in over land. So, I think this initial test was successful. We need to turn off our radiators, save some electrical charge. So, let's wind this back and see if we can come in during the daylight and get a better view on how this craft is doing. Alright, I think we are ready for our retro burn. And retro burn in 3, 2, F5. Just in case I gauged this wrong. Retro burn is go. Alright, let's take a look at where we're going. I think we should be okay. I think we should be okay. We'll be coming down right in here. It's actually a pretty good target. Alright, let's go ahead, go back prograde, let's warp it, and let's see what we get. Maybe we'll land safely, maybe we'll crash. We'll find out. It should be interesting. It's a pretty stable craft, so I'm pretty sure it'll land, but no guarantees ever. Let's go ahead and control from here as well where we're at it. Sorry, Jeb, you're off flying duty today. Make sure all these are set properly. Yep, they are okay. I do want to get my I do want to get that back. So that actually makes things a bit more stable. Okay, all right, let me shut up because I'll run out of voice. Man, that looks awesome. Alright, so we're plunging in full speed here. 2,000 meters per second, 2,252 meters per second. And we're going to go ahead, initialize everything. All radiators are go. Make sure they're all turned on. That'll be great. Yeah, they're all on. Hopefully it'll keep this wing up here cool because this is a scary wing right here. I don't know if that one's going to work right. But we'll find out. Even if it keeps this solar panel cool, that would be fantastic. Of course, this would probably cook any Kerbal that was flying in the middle of it. So you'd really hope that their suits were doing really well to keep the heat out. If not, then you pretty much are cooking your Kerbals, which would make you a Gargamel. It would make you a Gargamel. Let's go. That is a really cool looking re-entry craft, I have to say. It's so different from everything I've normally built, and this would definitely be something I want to expand on. I want to see how this works on Eve. It'll work on Duna, but Eve would be the scary one. But unfortunately, I don't have enough voice to test it on Eve right now, so it's going to be a little tricky. Uh-oh. Who's overheating? Who's overheating? There we go. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. It's falling over a bit. That's causing the Kerbal to get exposed to a bit of heat. But we are dropping speed fantastically. I mean, look at this. It is ripping us away from all of our speed that we had coming in, decelerating rapidly, which is really nice. We need to warp down. There's the flare out that it does. Whoa. That is an awesome pancake maneuver that it likes to do. I will admit, that slows it down so great. And we are intact. We are through the atmosphere. Three flare outs. No extreme overheating. Of course, this has shot our landing to really close, but that is perfectly okay to land in the desert. That's actually a pretty good place to land. Let's see. We need to turn off our radiators, and now we just kind of let this bird cruise on in, and then we get to see if we can land it. That's going to be the interesting thing. Alright, let me go back prograde, and I'm going to start braking maneuvers. I want to come down right in here away from these mountains. Gives me plenty of flat land to land in. Oh man, that is coming in all sorts of lovely. It is a nice gentle glide in. And I am surprised that it's working so well because, like I said, my hands are off the controls right now. This, I just have it set to go to pro grade, and every so often it just has enough drag and enough lift to actually counter, and that brings the nose back up ever so much so it can gently glide back in. Of course, after a while it's going to lose its maneuver, but for now it's able to do it pretty well. Like right here might be a bit much. Oh, it's able to get back though. It's able to get back. It got it. It got it. So right here, I'm just going to try to plummet it straight down. And this is where we see if I can land it. So let's go. Uh-oh. Don't go that way. That's the mountain. That would be mountain. Mountain's bad. Mountain's very bad. You know what, now because there's someone called Mountain in Game of Thrones, that sounded really, really bad when I said that. Mountain's bad. Oh god. And the wispy voice. Oh my god. Dear Mountain, please do not visit me. I did not mean that in any type of way. Oh god. And we're in the hills. We're coming down in the hills. It is in a spiral of gentle caressing the air. It's just, unfortunately, I did not want to be in this location. But what can you do? What can you do? This is a very gentle flight down. We are like 50 meters per second, and we're completely warped ahead, which is the hilarious part, because this slow you should not be coasting down this slowly. But it looks like we have control again. Once again, I am not doing anything. It's coming down on its own right now. So if this works, all I have to do is flare up at the end, and it should land successfully. And then if enough people are interested, I guess when my voice is, I have more voice, hopefully later on by Sunday, hopefully I can go ahead and try this on Eve and see what it does, because I think there's probably going to be a lot of people saying, oh my god, it won't work on Eve, or it won't work on Jewel, or it won't work on Lathe. It'll probably work on Lathe. Jewel and Eve are questionable. Duna is simple, but it's not going to glide on Duna. It's gonna fall on Duna because there's not enough wings. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Very survivable, easy landing. Little flare up. Little flare up. Get ourselves going a little better here. A little better. And dink. Yes. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, well, this is very viable. This aircraft of sorts. It can work. It is, like I said, it is mostly radiator. It's about 90% radiator, but it does have a few small wings on here. It has a really nice ability to flare itself out. And the Kerbals are completely exposed. It is basically considered a rover, but this is really nice because this design worked extremely well, and I am surprised that it did. So if you enjoy this video and the soft, sensuous voice of a kind of sick Mr. Winn, then go ahead, hit that like button, drop me in a comment, and I hope to catch you guys in the next video when I hopefully have more voice. And if you guys want, we can take an adventure on Eve and see what this craft does. I will catch you guys in the next one. It's your boy Jatwan, I'm out. Peace. I'm over here sounding like I could be on like one of those late night channels. Hey y'all, this is your boy Mr. Winn.